Welcome back to the strategic management class. In the last class, we discussed about the various segmentation on which markets are segmented. We discussed about like geographic segmentation, demographic segmentation, and psychographic segmentation. Sorry. In today's class, we discuss about behavior segmentation. So, what is behavior segmentation? Buyers here are divided into groups based on their knowledge, attitude, and use or response to a product. The best starting point for building a market segment. Okay, so that's the basis on which the market segments are created or built. Okay, the first one is a special occasion. So special occasions, here the occasion segments can help firms to build a product use. For example, Mother's Day has been promoted as a time to take your mother's or wife out to eat. Here, I mean, market can create a demand for eating outside the home. That's in a restaurants and in hotels, resorts, etc. So now, I mean, the marketers are giving emphasis to different this kind of special occasions like Father's Day, Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, New Year's Day. So these kind of things will help the marketers to come up with the new product and promote these during the special occasion, and then this help them to segment a market on the basis of a special occasion segmentation. Then benefits sort. Buyers can also be grouped according to the product benefit they seek. Knowing the benefits sought by customer useful in two ways. Actually, we know that a product may be same, but the benefit from that product may be different for different person. Say for instance, a cup of coffee. Okay, a cup of coffee can solve different problems or have different benefit for a people. Okay, some people use drinking coffee to socialize with their friends and family. Okay, and some people drink coffee. I mean, this will be a stimulator for them, which makes gives them energy, and then they feel if they drink a coffee, so they will be very brisk. Okay, so that's the other benefit a person may seek from a coffee. Some people think, coffee is just like a nourishing drink, so it helps them to be very fresh in the morning or afternoon. So the product is same, that's a coffee, but different people use the same product for different purposes. That's what we say benefits sort. So here we see the knowing the benefits sought by the customer is useful in two ways. First, the managers can develop product with the features that provides the benefits their customers are seeking. Okay, that's the first one. Second one, managers communicate more effectively with their customer if they know what the benefit they seek. Okay, so in our example given previously, I mentioned about coffee. So we can say if we know that particular target customer, they are buying a coffee for socializing. So a managers can do two things. So what happens? They can increase the feature for a coffee to be a socializing, like just like we can. That's on the basis only they come up with like a cold coffee, espresso coffee, cappuccino coffee, and all those things, the different types of coffee. Because here the coffee is only used for the basis of socialization, and then this will help the what do you say the managers to communicate to the target market, like in their advertisements and promotion they can show that okay, like a friends or family members drinking coffee, and they are having a like a chit chat and socializing sort of things. So this, this understanding the benefits the customers are expecting from the product or services helps manager in two ways: in increasing they are adding a feature to that particular product, and second thing, the way they communicate this to the target customer. Then user status. Marketers can be segmented into non-users, farmer users, potential users, first time users, and regular users. The non users means the particular market segment don't use the our product. Farmer users means they are like once using our product, but currently they are not using. Potential user means these are the persons, I mean the persons in the market which will be using in the future. And then first time user, they are using the product, I mean for the first time now. And regular users means the person has been, the customer has been using our product for a long time and they are now continuing to using the products. So my high market share companies are interested in keeping regular users and attracting potential users. So depending upon, I mean, who is non-user, who is a former user, who is first-time and regular users. So this helps the marketers to plan who to target. Like example here, high market share companies, they are only interested in keeping regular users and attracting potential users. So in other words, the knowing the who is user and who is not user, so it helps a company to know who to target, who to avoid. Then usage rate. Marketers can be segmented into light, medium, and heavy users. Heavy users are often a small percentage, 20% of the market, but account for high percentage, that is 70% of a total buying, okay, in fast food restaurants. So when we take the hospitality industry, fast food use, I mean restaurants, so the I mean the heavy users are 20 percentage of the market, but they are the one who is like 70% of the total buying of the fast food restaurant. So but even though they may be only 20% the I mean heavy users, but their sales to the restaurant is up to 70%. In a new study, heavy users have been known to visit in fast food restaurant 20 times per month. In other words, almost like I mean, almost every day they are in the restaurant. Clearly, marketers are eager to identify heavy users and are building a marketing mix to attract them. So here, in a restaurant industry, the marketers are very interested in the heavy users, and then for this heavy users, they prepare the marketing mix to attract them. So, as you know, what is a marketing mix? With the planning of the various P's, it's a four P's exactly: product, price, place, and promotions. Then loyalty status. Marketers can also be segmented on the basis of customer loyalty. Consumers of hospitality products can be loyal to brands such as Courtyard by Marriott. Others are only somewhat loyal. So what happens? Loyal means people who patronize our product, who give us repeated purchases. Okay, some of them are somewhat loyal means they continue to use our product until they find a better one. If the competitors are offering a better product or services than our product, then these customer who are so-called somewhat loyal, they will switch on to the others or competitors products. In other words, these customers will started buying the competitors products. So when we talk about loyalty, there are two segments. One is a loyal, whatever the situation, even they find a better product among the competitors, they come to use our product, they stick to our products. They are called loyal customers, and the customers, they will buy our product only until they find a better one. When they find a better product or services from the competitors, they move on to the competitor. These kind of customers are called somewhat loyal customers. So marketing strategy for resort is to keep and expand the current market base. Okay, so here when we talk about resort hotels, the marketing strategy is to keep the existing customer and expand the current market base. So among them, we increase the market base. The next one is a buyer readiness stage. At any given time, people are in different stages of readiness to buy a product. Some are unaware of the product, some are informed. In other words, it's how the buyers are ready to buy our product. So some are not aware of our products. So it means that some customer doesn't know about our product. Some customers are just know informed that they know about our product. Some want the product. Some people want to buy our product and use our product. Some intended to buy. Some are planning to buy. I want to buy. The relative number in each stage makes a big difference in designing a market program. So people, I mean, who are not aware about our product, these people, I mean, through our proper marketing planning, we can inform these people, and those who are informed, we can do, I mean, like promotions and all those things, and stimulate them because they have been already informed. To just stimulate them to buy our product. I mean, for the market where who I mean intended to buy, we give a situation like a promotion and all those things, make them buy our product. So this knowing at what level or what readiness stage helps us to, I mean, plan our marketing program. So the requirements for effective market segmentation. So when we do the segmentation, we need to see four, I mean, factors whether the segmentation is going to be effective. One is measurable. So size, purchasing power, profiles of the segment can be measured. So how big is the size? Very important. Only if the size is bigger, we will have enough customers. Then purchasing power is also very important. Why? Because some countries like third world countries, their population is, I mean, more in number. I mean, they are good for like certain consumer products like soap, shampoo, and all those things. But certain products like luxury products, especially like branded items, like cars, automobiles, I mean, very expensive luxury products. They, even though the size of the population is very big, cannot be, I mean, very attractive. But there are certain countries which may be smaller in size, like Japan, Singapore. Okay, but these are a better, good purchasing power. Okay, so what happens? They are very attractive market for the luxury brands. I mean, like in terms of perfume to the accessories like Gucci and all those things, even automobiles. So purchasing power also play a very important role. Then profiles of the segment should be able to measurable. Then accessible segment can be effectively reached and served. Certain things, I mean, certain segments, maybe it's a good size and they have the purchasing capacity is very difficult to accessible because maybe certain products like I mean, they have, I mean, they can find very good market in a particular country or region, but to access them, there may be a lot of protocol, okay, government rules and regulations. So, I mean, if they are not accessible, then it is not attractive for the, I mean, attractive for the marketers, and it is not doing, I mean, segmentation doing, there is no meaning in that. Then substantial. Segments are large, are profitable enough to serve as a market. For example, a large metro areas can support many ethnic restaurants, but for a small town, Thai, Vietnam restaurant cannot survive. In other words, for a, I mean, for a segment to be profitable, it need to be quite big enough to have enough customers. A example given here is that we can have a kind of specialty restaurant in big cities and towns, but having a specialty restaurant like a Korean, Japanese food, Thai food, or Vietnamese food in a small town where the population is very less may not be very profitable. Maybe there may be customers, but not enough customers to get a good profit. Just having two or three customers per day will end up in loss. So that is called a substantial. I mean, they do have some market, but the market is not big enough to give us quite good profit. So that's why certain small towns and small population where the I mean places where having a very small population may not be very attractive for many marketers. Then actionable. Effective programs can be designed to attract and serve a segment. So what happens if all these things in what happens? They should able to the marketer should be able to take action. Okay, so what happens by taking right action and on the effective segmentation? So what happens? They get very good customers. Then we discuss about leadership and behavioral challenges. Why? Because when organization is, I mean, going for a new strategy, they say the strategy is followed by a structure. Okay, structure means there may be a changes in the structure. This, I mean, the organization may become more centralized either way, or other way they become more decentralized, where the people or the members in the I mean, in the human resources are given more power to take decisions, and they are actively involved in what you say in decision making and all those things, and they give a lot of inputs and ideas. So what happens in these situations? This may affect the culture of the organization and thereby the leadership. So a leader, or I mean a manager may be a leader, or the top management. For the leaders, there will be lot of challenges, and I mean the behavioral challenges in terms of the employees or subordinates working under them, because whenever there is a change, people are resistant to change. So when the just now I mentioned that a new strategy will have a new structure, and then new structure will have like a displacement of some people, I mean appointment of new people, and then promotion and demotion of employees. So there will be a shuffle in the people in the organization. So because of this shuffle, I mean people, it may not be desired by the human resources in the organization. So what happens? These to rectify them, to adapt to the new culture and understand the change, as people are very resistant to change. People want to see changes, but people don't want to change themselves. So that is a challenge for the human resource department and also the managers. So managers of HR, not only managers in the HR, but all the managers in the departments, such as departmental managers, supervisors, even including the top management, they have to have a stern, what do you say, a stand, and then they have to take the right kind of leadership, what do you say, leadership style in order to work out for the new strategy. I mean, so that what happens, that new structure strategy can be implemented successfully. Only if when the new strategy is implemented, what happens, they are able to achieve the organizational vision and thereby organizational mission. So with the new strategy, okay, and I mean this at the time of formulation of the strategy, the management has to decide how successful they are going to implement this. As we discussed, successful implementation is very purely, and it's depend upon the leadership. In other words, the managers play a vital role, important role in initiating this changes, and from there, from the top, the changes take effectiveness, and it flows from the tops to the I mean it goes to the bottom successfully. So whatever the changes has to happen, it has, I mean the changes in the right direction, the change, developmental changes, this changes has to happen from the top. When this happens from the top, then it will be very successful. So as for today, the topic is over. I mean the next class we will discuss about the leadership and the behavioral challenges in detail. Okay, thank you for listening, attending this class.